Alrighty, and here we are, episode 3, 4, 5. I think we are on, episode 5. I'm going to hold up we get stuck straight in doing a catch up. This is up to day 15 of the Nicole C. Mendez Advent Stripe a Day socks. I've knitted past today, day 15, only because, as I said in previous episodes, had a couple of videoing malfunctions, and now we're going to move on to the Polka Dot Creek from Canada. So we've got a Germany, which is where Nicole C. Mendez does her dye is. And then we've got Canada, and today's the final day for this Canadian Advent calendar with freshly brewed sock yarn. It is, look at the colour, just stunning. Absolutely makes me think of freshly brewed coffee. I want one now, except it's too late in the day and it'll keep me awake. So I'm just going to hold that up with the Advent colours, just so you can get an idea of, I'll just see if I can do this, so you can get a bit of an idea of, no, it's not going to work. Here we go. So you can get an idea of that main colour with the rest of the Advent. Looks fantastic. I am really looking forward to knitting that up. I'm not sure if I've mentioned, anything enough about the yarn. It's this one, Superwash Merino, 75% superwash and 25% nylon, 100 grams, 463 yards, which is about 420. About 420 meters, somewhere around there. And it's 4-ply fingering weight, perfect color, as are the rest of the yarns. They are the same makeup, I believe. I'll just double check. 20 grams, 92 yards, which is about 84, 82 meters, made in Canada, and same makeup, 75-25. So all of those are going to go into this gorgeous little bag that you'll see when I put it all in there, that everything fits in there quite nicely. I will cake those up in the near future so that they are ready to go, and it all fits in there. So this is going to be perfect size for knitting up a smaller project. Well, it's not small, it's over 300 grams of yarn, but it'll be perfect. It'll take maybe half or less than half to knit a cowl. Excuse me. So I might make another shawl or like Sophie scarf. We'll see what I come up with. And now to open the next 3 yarns from the Dragon Trove Advent 2025 from Craft House Magic in the UK. These are all dragon themed, and this one, if I can read it, Temeraire or Temeraire. Not sure what movie that dragon is from, but I am loving the vibe of this whole Advent. It is just beautiful. Day 14 is Fire Drake. That's this colour. Sort of a grey blues, giving off a silvery sort of blue colour. And day 15 is Aithusa or Aithusa, not quite sure how that's pronounced. It's Aithusa. So I'm thinking A or I, Thusa. If you know, again, pop it down below, because I'm not aware of what movies these, or books maybe. I'd say it's probably movies, what movies all of these dragons are from. I probably will recognise one or two. If they say Toothless on one of them, I'm aware of that movie. And I know Maleficent. She turns into a dragon. Now, one of the things that also came with this, there's a couple of other goodies as well, but I'll show you this one. It's a little dragon's egg. So you can see, and it changes colour. So greens and purples and blues. It goes very well with some of the yarns, and it opens up to be a little container. So, you know, perfect for putting a few progress keepers or stitch markers in to pop into your project bag. So that'll feature in some of the knits I do in the next little while. And so that's those looking really, really beautiful as an advent. That is the Dragon Trove Advent by... My brain just stalls every time. I said it before, so I might just get the next Now one. We're opening the Decida Advent, and this is day 13, fitting in with the theme. I'll hold them all up at the end. Day 14. Oh, sorry, in the wrong spot of the camera. Just gorgeous colours. And day 15. Looking very purpley, this one. Very nice. I'll add them to the ribbon so you can see the entirety so far. This is up to day 15. Only 9 more days, 9 more days to go of this advent. There we go, all together. I'll just get that one to pop down where it should be. So looking really, really good. From day 1 on this end to day 15. Beautiful advent. Now, these are in no particular order, and I'm just going to share what I've opened so far. This is oolong tea with this advent from the English Tea Shop. We've got chamomile and lavender, or chamomile and lavender, depends how you want to pronounce that. Pure white tea. I like pure white tea. I've had that a number of times before. And this one's Youthful Me. I will show you the other stitch markers and so on when we do another day's my Louie and Lola Tasmanian yarn dyer advent. Now they're every second day. So day 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and this is day 14. This one here, gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. This is very bright and colourful advent. Again, 50 gram skeins, so that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, that's 1, 2, 3 and a half skeins of yarn so far. And our obsession yarns, here is day 13. Just stunning. Day 14. Look at those colours. And day 15. I love this one. Oh, well, they're all perfect, but here we go. That's day 15. And with those, another surprise gift is this Bar Ram U lanolin skin balm. So that's the tin, and it's got skin balm in there. I did try it. It's quite soaks in quite well. It's like not too greasy. It's really quite nice actually. So that's day 15. And I promised you that I would check in with the jam, the Bon Maman French Jam Advent Calendar, and I'll grab that. So here is the jam calendar box, and it opens up to this wonderful array display of jams. I'm just going to close that one. Here's day 14. All the other ones have been opened. I'm keeping the jars, but some of them have already been, I'm not sure whether, that's not it. Here it is, this side. So that's, some of them have already been eaten. Some of them are in the fridge waiting. This is day 14. I'm not sure about day 15. Just let me check and see if day 15 has been, no, it's down here. Can't find, oh, there it is. There it is, day 15. I'll just put that there. So this one on day 14 is plum and pear with star anise spread. Now the consistency of these is more like a USA jelly, not Australian jam. One of them was more like, excuse me, for whatever reason, I've just started hiccuping. One of them was more like jam. It had some blueberries or some sort of berries. Yeah, blueberries. No, red currant and raspberry, and that had, the red currants were still fairly solid, and that was a little thicker. So our jams are generally thicker jams, and these tend to be more like jelly, but not too sweet, which is great because I don't love really sweet jam. I prefer like, yeah, anyway, doesn't really matter what I love or don't love. I'm just letting you know. So that's the pear, what was it? Plum and pear with star anise. And then day 15 is strawberry and passion fruit spread. I will definitely be looking forward to having some of this. Now, depending on how much jam you like to spread on your toast, I don't particularly like it thick. So for me, I've had some of them with peanut butter and others without because they don't go with it. But I would probably get between 4 and 6 slices of toast or bread with these. But my daughter likes it a bit thicker, and if you're a person who likes quite a bit, you might get 2 slices out of it. They're only like 30 grams, not only, they're 30 generous grams, and what's great is just so many flavors. Some of the flavors that we have enjoyed have been apricot with honey spread. That was really nice. We shared that one together. Hazelnut and chocolate spread. Well, I actually haven't tried that one. It's a little bit like Nutella. My daughter says it's very much more hazelnut. She really liked it. She grabbed those. There was a couple of those, 2 or 3 of those. She grabbed them before I left where she's living. Then there was apple with caramel and cinnamon spread. That was really nice. Cherry with violet leaves spread was nice. I'm not sure about the violet leaves flavour. I'd have to try that again. I only had one bread, I think, with that. Pineapple with rum and vanilla spread. That was nice. Red currant and raspberry spread. Again, it says spread, but that one was a lot more like a conserve. Well, not a conserve, but more like our jams. Pear and mandarin with cinnamon. Milk caramel with salted butter spread. Now that was really nice, and I had that one actually with peanut butter, believe it or not, and it was really nice. Even though it says milk caramel with salted butter spread, it definitely wasn't very sweet. Like, it was sweet enough, like perfectly sweet, without being over the top. Something that you would have for a special breakfast. I wouldn't have it every morning. Rhubarb and strawberry spread. Don't know if I've tried that one. Sweet orange, guava and lime. I did try that, was really nice. Fig with cardamom spread. That was nice. Blueberry and lychee with rose spread. That was delicious. Hazelnut chocolate spread again, which my daughter has, and that brought us up to today. And that I've shared that and tomorrow's because we're doing up to day 15 in this episode. So those little jams, they're a really nice addition. We really wanted these last year and missed the boat. But I signed up. You have to sign up ahead and get on their waiting list. I think they've already floated that, which reminds me I should get on it. Because you get to try so many different flavors of jam or spread. You don't have to have them all during Advent. I certainly won't eat them all at once. I've had a little bit of some of them, as I said, and I think 1 or 2 I finished. I really liked them. I had them another day, but it's now day 21 in real time, and I'm opening 14 and 15. Several are in the fridge unopened. Oh, a few are unopened, and a lot I just had 1 slice of toast or whatever. I don't eat a lot of jam. I like it, but I don't eat a lot of it. So that was day 15. It's not winter, but I'm wearing my shawl just around my arms because I forgot to bring the remote control over here. I started to get ready for filming and just was in the zone, and so I thought, geez, I need to turn off the aircon. The air conditioner is only on because it's been muggy, not because it's hot. It's just been very close in here, very muggy, humid, and that just takes it out of the air. So yeah, even though it's not winter. Many of you can get with this vibe. All right, I am hoping that you're having a great Advent season. We are heading up to Christmas now. It's a few days before Christmas. It's, for me, Sunday the 21st of December. So we've got Monday, Tuesday and 22nd, 23rd, and then Wednesday is the Christmas Eve, and Thursday is Christmas Day. And funnily enough, I have a gentleman who knocked at my door a couple of weeks ago and offered to take care of my yard for me. It was, you know, thigh deep in weeds and very pretty floral weeds. And I had just not long come back from the mainland. I've had surgery. I can't mow or use a whippersnipper or trimmer at the moment. Well, I could possibly mow, but it's a lot of pushing. And anyway, so I thought that would be really nice. I'm paying him. However, it was very generous, you know, very kind of him to come and knock at the door and ask. So anyway, he's been taking care of the yard. And today he just rang a little while ago between me filming to say that he had moved my big bin that takes waste. So all of the grass clippings and whatever he has put into the big bin, which goes out tonight for collection in the morning. And it's because it's full, it's really heavy. And he said, look, don't you do that, I'll do it when I come past. So he rang me to say, I've just come past, I've put your bin out. I didn't even hear him, so there you go. He's put the big bin out, which was really kind of him. And he said, all right, well, have a good Christmas. I won't see you until after Christmas. And I went, oh yeah. And I was about to ask him what he was doing. And he said, well, him and his wife, the lady next door, and one of their grandsons are going to the local bowling club community Christmas lunch. And I said, oh, I'm planning to go there as well. I said, I actually haven't booked my ticket. And before I could finish my sentence, he said, well, one of his children, his daughter and her husband and other kids have decided not to come, but the grandson is coming. And so he has another seat. Would I like to come with them? And I thought, oh, that's really kind, because I don't really know anybody else in the community. Having moved here, well, we've been here on and off, but having moved here only a few months ago and having mobility issues, surgery, been to the mainland, I'm back, it's getting up to Christmas, I haven't really socialised at all. So I am meeting a friend tomorrow for lunch, which will be really lovely, Monday the 22nd. And then now on Christmas Day, since this is the first year my daughter and I won't be together, then I'll go to the community lunch, which will be really nice. I'll go and meet a few people and have some food and just enjoy. I think they're doing barefoot bowling. I probably won't participate in that this year, but we'll see what happens in future years. But yeah, I'm going to go to the community lunch, which is something to look forward to. All right, I will talk to you in the next episode. That's what I did. Ciao for now. So thank you for watching and look forward to seeing you in the next episode.